Hey everybody, my name's Alan Platt with Crowd1. Today I'm going to cover how, as members of Crowd1, we can benefit from the affiliate income. Firstly, what's affiliate income? Well, with Crowd1, through our projects like Affilgo, through Mixer and other projects we bring on, we're contracting and working with some major companies around the world who are tapping into our Crowd1 network with their products and services. And for that, they pay affiliate income to our company. Now, how is that distributed? Well, I'm going to show you today exactly how that works. Now, basically, the company, out of every cent they make, or dollar or euro, depending where you are around the world, let's say they take in 100%. So whatever money the company take in, that equates to 100%. Because obviously, that's obvious, because that's the money that the company take in from all these third-party affiliate companies. Now, out of that, the company are going to retain 20% of that. So you can see the company, all the affiliate income the company take in from the third-party partners, from people playing and using the online gaming and all the other different things that we have, they're going to retain 20%. Obviously, they've got to be running the company. Now, out of the 80% that's left, they're going to split that into two areas. So the first area is our owner rights. So I'm just putting OR just for ease. So roughly 40% is going to go into making affiliate payments through our owner rights. I'm going to cover that in a bit more detail. Then, secondly, they've also going to be paying 40% into our network levels. So we've got our network levels, which are going to have 40%, we've got our owner rights, which are going to have 40%, and the company retains 20%. Now I'm going to cover now what the owner rights are and how you get those, and also how the network levels work. So, but let's just think about this and how this naturally flows. So affiliate incomes come into the company from our third-party gaming companies and new companies products and services that we roll out. So imagine as our members are using these games, or they're making in-game purchases, or making spends, depending on how the contracts are, with each of those companies around the world in different markets, the affiliate income from those different companies is flowing to the company. So that's where the money comes from first. That's important to bear in mind. It's coming from the third-party companies. Then the company retains 20%, 40% goes into our owner rights pool, and 40% goes into our network level pool as well. Now, in our network levels, I'm going to cover that first. What we have in our network levels, we have basically our ranks. So we've got in our company here, in our network levels, there's 18 ranks. So I'm not going to necessarily get all 18 lines, but the principle here is, if you get the idea of the concept that I'm trying to show you, there's 18 ranks in our network levels. Whether you're like a coordinator, a director, president, or senior president, and so on and so on and so on. There's actually 18 ranks. So there's 18 network levels. Now basically, as people going up the ranks, they're going to go into a pool. But the key thing is to think on the affiliate income, each pool has an equal amount of funds that go into that. So like I say, that might not be 18 levels, but that's 18 lines, but it's just a concept I'm trying to show you. So let's say out of that 100%, there's 40% that's going to go into these pools. Now, each one of these levels, depending what rank you are, get an equal amount of funds in. So whatever that total 40% of funds is, it's divided equally into 18, so whether you're on the first rank or the top rank, the same amount of funds go into the pool. But the key thing to think about is as well, there's going to be less people on rank, say, number 18, as one of the senior president 3 stars, compared to, say, the first rank or the 10th rank. You get the concept, as you go up, there's less people in each rank. But the money that goes into the pool is the same for that rank. That's one of the key. So let's say somebody qualifies and they're on the first level. So they've just, well done, you've come on board, you've hit that first rank, well done. You're now in that pool, yeah? If you move up to rank 2, you go not just not just in that first pool, you're also in that second pool. If you go to rank 3, you're in the third. If you've got rank 4, you're in the fourth. Rank 5, rank 6, rank 7, rank 8, rank 9, rank 10, rank 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now that was pretty lucky, because that was just a guess. So there's 18 levels there in our network levels. So if someone's on the top rank, not only are they in this pool and getting a share from that, they're in this pool getting a share from that, they're in this pool getting a share from that, and so on and so on and so on. That is huge, folks. In most companies where there's split income like that, as you come out of one pool, you move into the next. You're not still in the previous pool. With this one, you're still in all 18 levels if you go up to the top. But let's say instead of going all the way to the 18th, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're on 6 ranks. Well, you're in 6 pools. So the 40% of the income that they receive goes into the pools, split equally between the 18 ranks, and whatever rank you are, you're in that pool. And that percentage, probably about 5.5% roughly, I think, if you work it out, that goes into each of these pools is split equally between the number of people in that pool. So if you think about it, you're going to have more people in the first pool than you are going to go in the last. So that's why on our calculator on the philgo.com, when you go through and you slide it across, I think you start to see why some of these numbers become, quite serious numbers. So you can, obviously, a few months later, you might do a few more ranks, and each time you do, you stay in the previous pool. Now, as the company is growing bigger and bigger, we've got more products coming out, we've got more products and services, more companies coming on board, the affiliate income pots are going to increase. But again, somebody might stay on 1, 2, and 3 ranks. Great, you're on 3 ranks. But again, the principle is 40% of the funds the company take go into the 18 network levels. That 40% is split equally between each level. And depending on what rank you are, what level you are in the company, you're in all the pools up until and including that rank. That is phenomenal. Now, one of the key things to think about, folks, is with this sort of system here, it's a global ecosystem. What we have is you could have somebody who's based in Sweden, someone who's based in South Africa, someone who's based in a country in Asia, or a country, UK, anywhere in the world. It's a principle, it's a concept. Whether you're based in Sweden, whether you're in the Philippines, or whether you're in South Africa or UK, that amount that you get for that pool share is the same as the other person elsewhere in the world. That is fantastic. So there could be the company may bring out products and services, in other countries that might not be in time a global product, but you still get to earn from that product sale. Maybe a product is released which is a great affordability for one market, but not necessarily affordable for another. So it might only be a regional or a continental type product. That affiliate income that still comes from that product still goes into the network levels. That is fantastic. So effectively we can benefit and build a global business by building our networks, even if one of the products isn't in our country. That is huge, folks. So is it in your interest to get to level 18 compared to level 1? Absolutely. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Absolutely. As you go up the ranks, you're going in more pools. So you're actually going to get a greater monthly residual. So you're going to get a monthly residual on that. Folks, that is massive. If you get your head around just that, that is fantastic. So that's kind of covered the network levels. I think that's clear. Now we're going to cover the owner rights. Now, when we buy our education packages, we get owner rights with them. We get free bonus owner rights. And with our Streamline bonus, we can go in every week and claim some additional owner rights. And in addition to that, as we're building our business and referring our products and services to other people, as other people come on, if you generate an earning, there's a 20% owner buy which goes into owner rights. So effectively, you're building up the amount of owner rights that you can use. Now, at the moment, I'm just going to draw a little line over here. Yeah, what we have a Philgo. So I'm just going to do another little pot here, and this pot is our Philgo product, which is live. It's live in many countries with some major companies, well-known household names around the world. It's live. Also, we are rolling out real soon is our Mixer product, which is based on the social gaming. So this is our Mixer. Okay. So we've got a Mixer product, and also what we've got to think of, this company isn't just going to have 2 products. they are also going to be rolling out future products, which in this example I will call new products. So owner rights at the moment are being gained for people in the system now in Afilgo and Migster. Future products that come out, there will be additional owner rights based on whatever that product is. Obviously that's the future, we're not going to cover that today. So people can get right now Afilgo and Migster owner rights through the ways I've just mentioned. Now, before I go into that, there's something I just want to clarify. Those people who were in really pre-launch before Afilgo went live in November, you got something called Pioneer owner rights. Okay? They are special. But Pioneer owner rights, there's no more new ones. They're there. And what they've done, people who've got the Pioneer owner rights, you could convert them into like a token on the Ethereum blockchain through the company's back office. So they're yours, you control them. By the way, folks, if you haven't done that, make sure you do that. There will be a time at some stage where the company will give you a cut-off to do that convert. If you don't do it, you lose them. So make sure it's important you get your Pioneer owner rights converted. The reason why the Pioneer owner rights are so important, whatever pools the company bring out moving forward down the line, including Migster and Afilgo, the Pioneer owner rights get a share of that pot, of that affiliate income. So if you've got Pioneer owner rights, you're getting in every pot of product and service the company move forward bring out. So think about that. So you're in that affiliate income, you're in that affiliate income, you're in that affiliate income, you're in the other affiliate incomes that come out with other products and services with the company. If you've got Pioneer owner rights, that is fantastic. Now here's the other way. Think about this now. The owner rights, there's going to be 40% retained of this money the company receives, whatever, and obviously that's going to vary every month because there's different countries, there's different product services, different amounts of affiliate income, different spends, but the principle is that's going to be 40%. That varies every month. What the company are going to do, based on the number of owner rights you hold, they're going to again put funds into each of these products pools. So you've got like an owner right pool, so to say, and it's going to be paid pro rata. So if someone owns one owner right, they will get that pool paid based on one owner right. If someone owns 10,000, they'll get that pool based on 10,000 owner rights. And this part here, folks, is paid quarterly. So that part there is a quarterly payment. I'll use the word like a dividend, so to say, but it's based on what you hold. Bear in mind, we get these for free, folks. These are fantastic. We can log in and literally collect them for free. So as all these owner rights you're building up, the company puts the funds into this pot here, and loads of people all around the world are going to be sharing the Afilgo owner rights value. So that's the key, it's the value. You build up your owner rights, the company puts the fund in, you're going to receive an affiliate income on a quarterly basis based on the number of owner rights you hold, that you own. So is it in your interest to get more owner rights, to get a bigger portion of that 40% split that's going into these pools? Absolutely. So it stands to logic. If someone's got 100,000 owner rights, they're going to get a greater income on that quarterly dividend type payment than somebody who owns 10. That's the key. So build up your owner rights. So same again, as the mixed returns are being paid out once Migster's coming. Now think again, there's nothing in Migster at the moment. It's not even live, it's pre-launch. So there's no affiliate income coming through here. So often you're not getting a return on your Migster owner rights. But once the Migster has completely gone live, and the products and services are being used, it's generating affiliate income, whatever that income the company gets, 40% is going to go into that pot. So say, and it's split. So it's not mixed, folks. So the income they receive from the gaming partners through Afilgo, 40% of that's going into the Afilgo pot. The revenue the company receives based on the Migster product, 40% of that is going into the Migster pot. Any new product, 40% is going into the new product pot. So what we have here, folks, is a way you can be in multiple pools with the owner rights you get, because at the moment you're getting Afilgo and Migster owner rights. In the future you may just get Migster and another product. In the future it may be just another product. So those people who are in early right now, wow, you've got such a huge opportunity where you're getting Afilgo Migster owner rights, Migster owner rights, you're building those up whilst they go live. Now, obviously, the company are going to announce exactly when they're going to pay those first returns on the owner rights you receive, because think about it, they've got to build up the affiliate income to have something to share. We only launched this product out at the time of this recording, just a couple of months ago, Philgo came out. Although we've teamed up with some of the biggest companies in the world, some of the biggest gaming partners that are in place right now, we've launched many countries and many more to come. Just understand and be patient. Build up your owner rights while the company's building up the pot, so it's the value that makes it worth and makes sense to pay into the Philgo pool. Then the mixer pool is going to come later, and then obviously the new products. So folks, I think if you really get your head around how the affiliate income works, it's fantastic. I'm just going to very quick overview. Whatever the funds the company get in, they keep 20%, 40% of those funds goes into the network levels. 40% of those funds goes towards the owner right pots. Any money they get from a Philgo, 40% is going into the Philgo pool. Any income they get from Mixter, 40% is going into the Mixter pool, and new products along. Anyone who's got Pioneer owner rights, you're in every pool. And if you've got like some owner rights, you could be here, you could be here. If you've got a lot of owner rights, you could get a bigger share of the pool. If you've got a lot more owner rights, you could have a bigger share of the pool. And obviously the owner rights depend on how you're building your, referring the actual products and services, and how much you get through the income levels that I've shown you before. And also the network levels, that's one big pot. The higher up the ranks that you go, the more pools you're in. You don't come out with the previous one, which is unheard of in our profession. This is a game changer. If you get your head around this, you will not be sleeping tonight. Outside of all the other incomes that you can get with Crowd1 through the compensation plan, this is purely affiliate income. This is going to give, if you think about it, residual income. Once you're at that level, you're getting paid that every time, yeah, that is released. Once you've got in your owner rights, whatever that is, you're getting paid that every quarter, every time it's released. That is residual income, folks. That is the best type of income for me, for you to have. So, folks, think about how powerful this is. If you're in Crowd1, don't miss it. Engage, build. Let's refer this products and services. It's going to be a monster company. It is now. At the time of this recording, we're well over 1.5 million members. Yeah, it's not a small company. We've got new offices opening all around the world. This is huge. Don't miss it, folks. My name is Alan Platt. I hope this gives you a bit of an insight on how the affiliate income is generated, and it's coming from the third-party gaming members. So a lot of people say, where does he get the money from? It's from the third-party gaming partners and other products and service companies we align with, with Crowd1. So everybody, my name's Alan Platt. My time is up, and I thank you for yours.